Oh, I missed it back.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh,
I think we got
I feel like I'm back on a cheerleading team.
I know, right?
Like,
were you a cheerleader?
yeah, like for way too long.
Starting when?
I went to college on a cheerleading scholarship.
Amazing. Oh, cool.
I'm like one of the, did you see the Netflix cheer documentary?
Yes, of
That
course.
was my life in college.
Obsessed.
So I did it from I was a gymnast, and then I really liked talking, and I kept getting in trouble for talking in gymnastics.
They're like,
so I was
if
like,
you
I gotta
yap
get
too
out of
much
here.
as a gymnast, then you know the perfect job for you.
Yeah. So then I switched to cheerleader because I could talk and have friends, and then it kind of took over my life. So
It makes sense. It doesn't really seem like a thing you kind of halfway do. You know,
No.
It feels like it's like a
like
you take it
competitive
seriously.
cheerleading, no, you can't
no,
halfway
that's-
do it.
If
It's
we
like a
learned
real-
one thing from cheer, it's that.
yeah, you have to go. It's intense. Yeah.
Did you do like pyramid stuff?
Yes, I was a flyer. I was one who got thrown up to
Hell
the top.
yeah.
I have so many injuries. I've got so many concussions. I have
God.
so many broken bones.
Oh my God.
People I know, everybody's hurt. Like our team
Yeah.
motto was "Losing hurts worse" because you just pretend like you're not hurt and you keep going. I've continued on with broken wrists for a month because I was I'm not stopping.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
That's what the REM song "Everybody Hurts" is actually about. Is
Yeah, exactly.
collegiate cheer.
Cheerleading. Can you imagine?
Saddest routine of all time.
Oh my gosh. If somebody would do their routine to that would be hilarious.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
So when did you end? When did you stop doing it?
I stopped. Well, I graduated college a semester early because I got this mental block where I got afraid to flip backwards because I think I realized I could die doing this, and all of a sudden I just wouldn't let myself. And I was on my team won nationals 3 times. I was on the best team, and
Brittany, I'm so impressed.
I feel like this has recently become a topic that I've started to talk about a lot, and it feels so silly to me because nobody told me, back then that cheerleading would mean absolutely nothing to anybody, and it didn't until the cheerleading documentary came out. And then people were like, oh, I get it. But it's weird because you don't really actually have to graduate if you're cheering because it's not regulated by the NCAA. So
Really?
when I started, my first stunt partner in college was 27, and he'd already won
Be a
nationals.
forever college student.
So I thought maybe I'll be forever college student like everyone else. And then I got scared to flip backwards. And then I got kicked off my team the last semester because I couldn't flip backwards. And it was really not fun at the end. And I met some bartender at TGI Fridays who was I was I don't know what to do. I am getting kicked off my team. And he's well, you don't need any life skills to act you could. So I was I can't do anything else. And
That is the best advice I've ever heard. A bartender at TGI Fridays
Yeah.
to put you on your career
He was
trajectory.
I'm in this acting class in the back room of a hair salon with the head acting coach on Baywatch. You should come to that acting class.
Holy
He's actually a
shit.
really good acting coach. And I was okay. And then I all of a sudden became obsessed with acting. I just lived at this acting studio in the back room of a hair salon for a year.
There's no backflips there. So
Nope, I didn't have to do a backflip. I was I'm not going to die here. I really felt nobody's going to care about my weight and appearance nearly as much here as they do in cheerleading. And then I was acting seems safer than cheerleading for sure.
You basically trained with weights because most people's experience of acting is nobody doesn't care about my appearance.
I know. I got here.
Cheer.
Yeah.
yeah, you're I know a whole new level of toxic.
Yeah. I know. Acting is a healthy lifestyle for me compared to cheerleading. I feel
I
so.
was born in the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it is so hard, being an athlete because it is. You are okay, when does this end? Because it's not, being in entertainment, our brains hopefully work for, a very long time and our bodies at least to the fact that we can perform or something. But when you're in a sport like that, it's just okay, my body at some point is going to be I'm done.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I mean,
tough.
so many people I know still do it somehow. Yeah, and I've been out of college for 20 years almost. Not 20, but
They're
almost.
doing it in what, and who's doing it at that point? You're is there just, there's
They
just
either
cheer for any
coach
age
or they
okay, so-
own gyms or but there are these all-star teams that are a league soccer team kind of something that people are still on sometimes.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, when you make it your whole life, they're just like, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
like, can you LeBron James it? Like, can you do it well until you're 40, or like,
yeah, some people can, especially guys. I feel like are still, because girls, they want you to be, especially on the teams I was on, it's like a large co-ed team, so there were a lot more guys on my team than girls, and they just want you to be tiny,
right,
like a size of a fetus, and to be able to throw you around.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you're like, get a complex that you're like the biggest person in the world.
God,
and if
that
you
would
don't
fuck
look
me up so
10.
bad.
Yeah. So a lot of guys will be on teams, and there'll be like young girls on the team.
Right.
There's some teams that have like no age. Like, it's weird, you know? It's like my sister was on my college team. They got her onto our team when she was still in high school because she was really good. So she took this like BS band class, and they put her on the team. But they just want like young, tiny children.
People they can throw around.
And like old men who are strong. So it's totally normal, I think.
Selling it.
So again, a pretty good way to segue into the entertainment industry.
Yeah, totally. I like knew what I was getting into. I was like, I get this.
That is good. Yeah, do the more toxic thing first.
What school did you cheer for?
Hawaii Pacific. It was like it's a private school in Hawaii.
Oh, so you went to college in Hawaii.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that is
Wow.
cool.
Were you able to enjoy Hawaii even though you were like living in cheer hell?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I feel like those years of my life were really dark, kind of, because I had a lot of stuff happening with like cheerleading. I had this like I had like a horrible eating disorder when I got there because they started weighing us, and like, so I look back on it and I'm like, oh, that was like a rough time of my life. But then I feel like I also do feel lucky that I went to college in Hawaii, because we would be at the beach all the time. Like I don't know.
Really gorgeous.
We were jumping off of like waterfall cliffs all the time, and like we had mopeds, and we were just like riding around an island on mopeds. But it was
amazing.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool and dark. But I feel like everyone's college experience is cool and dark, right?
That's the best case scenario.
Time in your life.
Yeah, it's like a weird age to be, you know.
I was watching because, like, you know, there's that documentary that came out recently for the Dallas cheerleaders.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize they've had a TV show for like over a decade or whatever.
And then it was off for a while. Like,
Okay.
the TV show was like, what, like 10 years ago?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but I was watching it. There was just a channel that had like all that.
Yeah.
And so it was funny because it was like, you know, it was like the decade ago shows, and then you'd see some of the recent ones. So you'd see the change between them being like straight up just like, you're fat.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're like, you know, I think you could be like more healthy. And like, the way they changed the language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still say their BS stuff if you watch. You can still see these ladies being like, she just doesn't have the look.
Right. Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like,
That's
she's
all
the
coded
best
language.
one on the team, but she
Yeah.
doesn't have the look.
The look. Yeah. I've done a lot of reporting about professional cheerleading. Actually, like
really?
The age issues there
Okay.
and the labor
Oh,
issues. Yeah.
cool.
And so, I mean, I'm very attuned to like what a skill it is and how like underpaid cheerleaders
Yes.
are.
Yeah.
And the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, they just negotiated like a huge raise.
Oh, did they?
Which
Great.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping will like reverberate through the entire industry. But yeah, on the Dallas one, remember when they have to go put on the costume and like this? Have you guys seen it?
No.
This
Yes,
costume the
it's
girls
very
have to
good.
wear. It's just panties and a bra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those. It's like those boy
It's like
short,
booty
like the boy
shorts
Yeah.
and
shorts,
like
yeah.
a tiny little bustier bra.
Yeah, like they bring this fabric out and they're like,
Your face is like. So you're gonna watch it, right? It seems like up your alley.
it's a good show, I will say.
No, I totally get that it's a good show, and I want everyone to be treated, taken care of equally. I also just like want to kill every person that puts you in those positions.
Yeah.
It fills me with rage.
I know. It's
Yeah.
weird because, like, well, Dallas Cowboys, they're like dancers, not cheerleaders necessarily. Like, there's a whole thing where people are like, that's not cheerleading,
okay.
it's dancing. But there's a lot of similarities. And I feel like I still have issues because I see a cheerleading uniform and I'm like, that is so cute. I'm like, that's something is wrong with me.
Do you have any in your house
No,
currently?
not anymore, thank God. But because now it would just be absolutely concerning to see, like, you know, like an aging woman in a cheerleading
But
uniform.
like next to your wedding dress in the back
Oh my
of the
God,
closet.
no. I feel like I buried this way back deep and like it's resurfaced somehow because I started doing jokes about it. And all these cheerleading people came out of the woodworks, and I was like, okay, there's something that people are relating to. Like, some of my coaches are in jail for sleeping with underage girls. There's like a bit of a darkness that it does.
Yeah. I think swim team has a lot of this kind of similar stuff too.
Yeah, that's
that can happen.
Competitive
swim team stuff.
It's interesting when you're a comedian, because like we do have all these different phases of our life, right? And you start pulling from like a different era, and you're like, oh, there's a lot of stuff here that I maybe didn't want to think about before, but obviously, it's a certain topic that a lot of people can be, have relate. So
I think it's just like ending anything that you did intensely is weird too for people. It's very relatable, even if it's not cheer.
Exactly. I think that experience of like not really realizing until you're out of the forest, like what you were in.
Yeah.
Especially when you're like young.
Yeah.
It takes a while to come out of the haze.
And
I think people are just fascinated by cheerleading too.
Now, I don't think they were before.
Yeah.
It used to be like a little embarrassing.
It was so disregarded, I think, for a long time. I think it was put down.
What's the... I think the best part of the Dallas Cowboys one is when you get to see them do Thunder.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's so exciting.
You should watch that part.
It gets me hyped.
Yeah.
It's like
it's just that episode.
It's their big dance, and they all do, like at the very end, they all do a jump split at the very end. It's really cool.
Oh, cool.
So do you have a jump split, or did you ever do that?
I mean, that's not part of like real cheerleading. I probably could have done that. I could do
dancer.
I could do I could do all my splits and stuff. Like, we used to get stretched, and our stunt partners would have to we'd have to do the splits, and they'd like push us against the wall and stuff. And I feel like, growing up as a gymnast, you got stretched until you cried and stuff. And now my daughter's 5 and she's in gymnastics in LA, and they're like, have fun. And I'm like, yeah, have fun. And like, when is somebody going to push her down until she cries? Because like, it's going to be so much more fun for her if she's good, right? And I'm just like trying to sit there and be like, yeah, this is awesome. Really positive.
I can't. I'm like one of the most unflexible people of all time. And one time, me and my friends were all drunk, and like it was when Lemonade came out by Beyonce. We were just having this like listening party, and Whitney, my friend, she was like swore she could do the splits, and we have this hilarious photo of her like nowhere near the ground, but like the most confident look you've ever seen. It's one of my favorite pictures ever. I can't. Yeah, I've never done. Have you guys ever done the splits?
No.
I've never gotten. You can.
You can still. Oh, you do Pilates.
I do Pilates. I got my split back actually like over the last year. I've been like gradually working towards it.
Oh yeah.
But I have my right split but not my left split. I used to be able to jump into the splits when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And
were you a fun dancer?
That is a good
I
party
did musical
trick.
theater, so like dancing.
So you have to also jump into the splits in musical theater.
Yeah, every production of Oliver, there's a jump split.
That's how you get your porridge. That's how you press.
You watch these Dallas Cowgirls do it, and they like. Your pussy hurts watching it. Like they go from standing. It's just I don't even know how to explain it without watching it. But it's like they go from standing to just like, like full split on the ground.
Okay,
it is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever would have been able to do it that good, but I probably could have jumped into the splits at some point. I feel like I go through phases because I don't really have my can't really do my splits anymore, where I'm like, I'm going to work on this. And I start like stretching while I'm doing my work in the morning. I'm like, and then I'll get like a week in, 2 weeks in, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, who cares about this? Why am I doing this? And then I'll stop. And then it will like come back up at some point.
The only reason I have it is because I'm just an Aries, and in yoga, when they have you do the half split, like that was never enough for me. So I was like, I'm doing the full. I know, and that's why I have it, because I just started like stubbornly doing the full split when the teacher said to do a half split. I had a designated time to work on it. I like the one where you're I always, when I was younger, liked the one working on your side split where like you put your ass against the wall and like do your side split against the wall. That will get you a side split pretty fast. Like I tell my nieces that. I'm like, just if you do this every day, you'll get way more flexible that way.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I used to try and fall asleep in my splits when I was younger.
Oh my God.
Like I was in psycho, you guys. I'm still psycho, just I do other things now.
The psychoness of youth is not,
No, once it's in you, it's like hard to not.
Just shake it. Yeah. I had a waterbed at one point, and I would try and fall asleep in my splits. That was a real challenge.
Oh my God.
Waterbed. Wow, that is.
Was that around the Chili's time, or when did? Because I feel like
TGI
TGI Friday.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out like the timeline of like when the waterbed was in.
A big deal. My parents weirdly bought me a waterbed when I was 5, a queen size waterbed when I was 5, because I think it was like a buy one get one deal.
Hilarious.
So they're like, "This is what you have now, Brittany, a queen size waterbed."
5-year-old like sinking in the
I
middle
was
of
also
a
so
queen-size bed.
little, so just like in the crack, I'd fall into the crack of the waterbed.
That's so funny. Oh my God! Imagine, man. I feel like if I was a 5-year-old with a waterbed, I'd feel like a queen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Definitely.
Do you ever friends come over and just be like,
Yeah, my friends would come over. Also, my waterbed had like cabinets under it and drawers, but you could crawl through the cabinets underneath the waterbed. So it was not a bed for a child, but like we turned it into one for a child.
I feel like we are the last generation that's ever going to even like remember waterbeds.
I think so.
Yeah, that's not coming back. The low-rise jeans came back. Waterbeds. They're
What if
they're
waterbeds
staying.
came back? Oh my gosh.
Why did they get
There's-
taken out of the rotation?
Because I think they made no sense.
I think they pop
Also,
and
you don't want to
stuff.
be filling up your bed. Like, you wouldn't
Yeah.
have to bring a hose inside. Like, how does that work?
Because we were kids.
Yeah, I don't
when they
know how
were
we
a thing,
filled
so
it
I
up.
guess we never had to deal with what the adults were doing to keep up the waterbed.
Right, like
But they would
truly-
heat. They were like warm. It was like you were sleeping on like a heating pad. Like what are
Right.
those water bottle
Yeah,
heating
those old
pads?
school
Yeah.
ones,
yeah?
That look almost like a bottle holder, kind of. Those
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really hard to get out of. Water beds are hard to get out of, I
Yeah.
will say.
Well, that's why you just have someone jump on one end. and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You need to have like a bowling ball rigged on the other end of the waterbed.
Yeah, that's your alarm in the morning.
Yes.
I'm curious for our listeners. Give us your waterbed stories. I know we got some waterbed people out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Did you guys have a waterbed ever?
No, I have friends with waterbeds.
I never did,
had a
but I
friend with a
remember them
waterbed.
being like a thing. Like whenever I'd go to somebody's house that had one, it was a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my friend Lewis. He had a waterbed. It was like we're always like, let's go hang out in Lewis's room, and you'd be like, well, it feels weird.
It does. Yeah, it does. It feels super weird. I had it through high school, and then I plugged my curling iron in. I thought I plugged curlers in. I lived in Texas at that point, so it was like hot rolling my hair every day before school. And I
Oh my god.
I accidentally left my curling iron plugged in laying on my water bed.
Did it pop?
It burnt through my whole like comforter and through the sheets, and then luckily my mom smelled something burning like right as it was getting to the rubber, so
Yeah.
it saved it from popping.
Holy shit!
But I got in a lot of trouble because it was a close call.
Understandable. I mean,
I wish it popped because it would be a better story to have later.
It just feels.
Life.
I feel it would be really hard to not have an intrusive thought about popping it all the time. I would think
yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
I think I'd constantly would just want to be like, I would want to see what
That's
happened.
so funny.
I would want to know what happened.
You know what's gonna happen. It's just gonna.
I just want to see it.
Wetness.
I feel like that's like such a nice intrusive thought. Like
Yeah.
that's such a gentle one compared to like it's just like your intrusive thoughts
got
are
the-
about
we got
pop.
the other ones going
Other
on,
people's
too.
are like, I'm gonna drive off the road just to see what happens.
I feel like curling irons are another thing that's like, those are way too dangerous for how ubiquitous they are.
Yeah, they are. They're
Okay.
Everyone has a burn.
I've got some information here. Waterbeds were the bed of choice for the baby boomers in the 60s and 70s. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and waterbeds defined the free spirit of a generation.
Oh, were
Which
they
is
fucking
so
on the
funny.
waterbeds?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure
think it
people.
was a-
I mean, I wasn't. I was 5. Thank
Yeah.
God. But like,
Exactly.
I missed out what the waterbed was actually for.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
we called regular innerspring beds dead beds and threw them off balconies from our hotel rooms at waterbed convention.
Waterbed conventions.
Wow.
This was like a
A
real.
lot of STDs at the old water.
didn't realize it was a
I'll tell you that
revolution.
much.
We were the anti-establishment bed. Okay.
Take it easy, waterbed heads.
God.
All right.
Oh my gosh! Does it say why they like went out?
I'm looking. Hold on. This waterbeds were user friendly until it was time to move. So I guess they were like extremely hard to move because you have to empty it and then have to drain it and all that stuff. Many landlords mistakenly thought that waterbeds were too heavy and would crash through the floor of their apartment.
I kind of remember that being like a thing.
Oh,
that was
so the
big.
Waterbed Manufacturers Association was able to lobby 3 or 4 state legislatures to make the waterbed exclusion clause illegal.
Oh my gosh, waterbed people are intense.
Tess, this might have to be you might need to do a deep dive on waterbeds.
Wow.
Yeah, I think just what it doesn't say exactly. I think just they're too much of a pain in the ass. Basically,
Landlords is the reason.
And memory foam became more popular.
Memory foam.
Yeah,
that is, yeah. I feel like thinking about it now, though, like I feel kind of grossed out by the water that's inside the water beds. Like
Right?
now knowing about like mold and things like that. I'm
that
like,
can't be good in there.
That
You're not
has to be
changing it very often, right?
Like your water
I
bottle,
don't
you have to
ever
wash like every
remember
day.
changing
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
disgusting. It's
And
just
what's
like,
up with that about having to wash water bottles every day?
I know it's fucking annoying. They get gross. I mean, I don't do it every day. I do it like once a week maybe, but they get
Me
gross.
too. I definitely don't wash mine every day. But how come they get like? Why wonder what's getting in them? Is it our grossness that's getting in there?
I guess it must be.
Probably.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like ice makers get gross. Like anything with water gets gross.
Oh, I know. RE ice makers. Do you guys remember how I got food poisoning a few weeks ago?
oh my gosh, was it from an ice?
I think it might have been from an ice maker because my husband has a listener on his podcast who services air conditioners and restaurant ice makers. And he told him, he said, most people, when they think they got food poisoning, the restaurant actually just has really dirty ice.
Ew.
And I saw pictures of some of these ice makers. You guys, the ice, you will never want to drink ice at a restaurant again if you know what's going on there.
Oh.
So I think I might have gotten ice poisoning because
Ice poisoning.
Damn.
Wow, that's awful. That's gross.
What did you
Right?
get? What drink did you get?
I got a juice, a cold pressed juice. The meal that did me in was a Greek salad and a cold pressed juice.
But cold pressed juice doesn't usually have ice in it, does it?
But it was from Earth Cafe.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
say- I'll
I mean,
say
look,
who
if you
did
watch if you watch Bar Rescue, you know there's a lot of nasty ice going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot when they're doing the like when he's doing like what is that the little freak out scene in the back. A lot of
Yeah.
times it's like the ice machine is nasty.
can only imagine.
I feel like there's so my daughter has this lunchbox that has like rubber in it. It's like all of them have this like bento box thing. And then we saw a video because we wash it every day, but if you peel back the rubber, there's like mold under the rubber from the water.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Did you
the
find
video.
it? Did you peel
We
it?
didn't have as much as the one I saw in the video, but there was like a little like something, and it made me be like, wait, how are you supposed to wash these?
Right.
Like,
Like
this
if
is
it doesn't all come out,
disgusting.
then it's impossible to wash it.
Yeah,
Can you soak it in bleach water?
I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
Everything in bleach water.
I'm like, wait, is that safe? I don't know.
Like, a tiny amount of bleach is
You
fine.
just use like a capful. I do like hot water and then like a couple capfuls of bleach. Like if I'm worried about like the sanitation of something, I just dip it in bleach water.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But no, it is like everything, like anything that touches water a lot, just gets nasty.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like I thought, water's supposed to be good for me. Why is it so gross?
Oh, I know.
Well, the amount of shit that's in it at this point.
Yeah.
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 Is that what it is?
I mean,
because
I
I
don't
thought
know.
our water is supposed to be good, but who fucking knows? I guess.
That's why I only drink LaCroix. No,
Hey, power to you. Lacroix's not doing
Straight
us wrong.
from the
Fill up a
LaCroix
waterbed with
mountains.
LaCroix. Let's see what happens.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Now we're talking.
We should try that. LaCroix
Like
should
sleeping
try
on
that.
pop rocks or something.
Yeah.
I did one time use Pellegrino for my bong, and I was like, "This I've peaked."
That was peak test. As you were doing the splits, yes.
Yeah.
All right, should we play a game?
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna play this or that. So you get the concept. We're gonna say
Okay.
stuff, and you tell us
And you choose.
this or that. We're gonna pull up the little thing. Well, you have a very sweet guest with us today here, too, who's being very good.
Alfie.
Alfie the foster dog. He's crushing it.
The foster dog.
He sat
He's
through 2
sweet.
podcasts now, and he's done very great.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just got out of the shelter on Monday.
no way.
Yeah.
You're fostering him? Oh my gosh.
so cute.
so sweet. You're going to have to keep him.
Okay, I can't find this thing. Hold on.
Here we go. All right. On the rocks or blended?
Well, now I'm not on the rocks. I don't even know anymore. I'm like, no ice.
Well, yeah.
Hot margarita.
Yeah, at this point, hold the ice.
Just hot. Yeah.
I went to band camp, and I remember one of the counselors would, on like the one day that they got to go into the city, they would go to get McDonald's, and this guy, he'd be like, my order is, and he was from Britain, he was like, my order is 2 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and 1 large soda. Hold the ice. And he was very big on no ice in his soda because he wanted maximal soda.
Yeah, well, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I
I'll
guess
just remember
apparently
that.
a lot of ice is American thing too.
Ice is very American.
Yeah.
My husband's from Switzerland, and like they do not use like ice is so American and like almost embarrassing when
Interesting.
Americans ask for ice. And,
Really?
Okay, so I'm like European then.
yeah, you're European.
Okay, cool.
I had a friend who didn't know the term like be Switzerland, like for being neutral.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, someone told me to be Switzerland, and I was like, wait, you've never heard that before?
That is so funny.
Being married to a Swede, how does that work?
A Swiss.
Swiss,
Yeah.
sorry.
Everybody does that. How does that work? Like,
Being
Is he neutral?
Is he neutral about many things, or how does that work? in the
yeah,
fight?
probably. I definitely feel like I'm American. I'm gonna blow shit up. So like, watch out. And he's like, okay, here she goes again. I definitely. We've been married for a while, and his family's still in Switzerland, and we go there, and I feel like I've been going there now for 10 years, and so I speak French now, and I have such a hard time being there. I'm like not a rule follower. I'm not like neutral at all. I'm always like, why are you guys doing things like this? And I find he's always like, stop, Brittany. And now I can speak for myself because I speak French well enough to tell people off. And it has become a problem. Like, I am like getting us. He's like, you're gonna get us kicked off this plane. You're gonna get like everywhere. I can't handle
What
it.
are you doing? What
Yeah,
are you
what's
supposed to
They're
do?
happening?
assholes sometimes. They're such assholes.
How are they assholes?
They're like, he's from Geneva, where it's like the UN is there, so it's a very like business hub of a place, and very international. One, they hate children over there. I feel like kids are meant for home. Like, keep your kids. And my kids are not crazy by any means,
Yeah.
but one's a baby and one's 5, and they're with me. So they're out with me. So it's a little bit like the amount of people who have like rolled their eyes because my kid walks in front of them or like done something like that.
Wow.
There's a lot of like, I had one guy, like I was on a plane with my daughter and she got scared to go down the escalator, and I had to like, we were going down to get into the plane.
Yeah.
And I had to like grab her hand to pull her like with me, and I dropped the suitcase and I like grabbed it, and he's like this businessman, he was like, oh, like, and like said all this shit in French of like how, and I'm like, what a dick. Like, do you see that I'm like have like a 3-year-old
you
with
got
me, and
a
she
lot
got
going
scared, and I dropped a suitcase, and like I'm bothering you. It's
Like,
always
maybe
like
help
that.
me? Like, be a gentleman? Like,
It's
pick up
always like that. And this time we went last summer, and I don't know what came over me, but I just started telling everyone, I fucking hate this place. And they were like, okay.
In their language?
Wait, can we hear that in French? Can we hear I
Well, I
fucking
would
hate this
say that
place?
part in English. I would
okay.
speak in French. There's this whole rule about how you have to weigh, like anything you want to buy, you have to go weigh it first before you buy it. Like it's like you can't. It is insane. It's like the country has so much money and their systems are so archaic. This is Geneva, Switzerland. Like, update your shit. And they're like, you need to go weigh that apple. And I'm like, why this? They're like, just apples and bananas are the only fruits that need to be weighed. Of course, the only 2 that I'm buying. It always happens like this. Something like that. Or they're like, I tried to buy 1 piece of chocolate from my daughter, and because she was like, you know, I was like, you can't have all the chocolate all day long. So I'm like, I'm going to buy 1. We go to check out, and she's like, you have to weigh it. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay. So we go to weigh it, and I'm trying to weigh it. It won't print out the fucking ticket. And the guy comes up and he's like, it doesn't weigh enough. You have to buy more chocolate than that.
Oh.
And I was like,
That's why
are
you just
you
eat it right
kidding
there.
me? That's when I was like, I fucking hate this place. And he's like, yeah, you can take it. It's okay.
Just let you
Then
have
my
it.
daughter's like, did we steal that, Mom? And I was like, I don't really know right now, but I think maybe we did. It's just like, I need to go home.
Theft by permission.
Wow. I wonder what the obsession with weighing things is. That is so random.
They're just like precise and they follow the rules, even if the rules are like, you know, everything is like 17 steps longer than it needs to be.
I see.
It's like, go to this line to get into that line, to get into that line, to go to that. You know, it's just like, why?
They love a convention over there.
Hello. We've got a conventional way of doing things.
Yep.
Okay, morning people or night owl? Or morning person or night owl?
Do I like morning people or night owls, or am I a morning? I am a morning person. I feel like I'm having a weird life crisis transition where I'm having to become more of a night owl person because I'm out so late. Yeah. And I really love to get up before everyone in my house is up, and it's like my favorite time of day, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, I physically can't wake up to my like alarm the way I used to.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like let go of it a bit.
Are you still able to get like some alone time at night then? Because I know when you have kids,
it's just like a different, I'm in a different space at night than I am in the morning. In the morning, I feel like my alone time is like, all right, I'm going to check everything off my list that I need to do so that I can go into the day feeling like I don't have anything weighing me down. Yeah. And at night, I'm kind of just like, I just want to be like, hey, I'm here, like to hang out, you know. I don't want to do anything on a list.
Yeah.
Right. And even if I tell myself I'm going to, by the time that rolls around.
Yeah.
No, I'm way past the like getting shit done at that point. I might be able to, but it's not going to be like a list of things, you know.
And it's not going to be like fun. Like, okay, let me do all my stuff. It's more like, oh God, that's why I like doing stand up at night, because it feels like I've done all the list stuff and I've like written or worked on whatever I'm going to do, and then I get to go and just kind of be like, you know,
It is really
it's a different
hard, though,
mood.
because
Totally.
I really like getting up early, and it's if you're fucked if you're doing.
I'm in the same
you know,
boat.
like I feel like I just don't go out that much and do stand up as much because I'm like I want to be in my bed.
Yeah, or like my husband doesn't get home from work until like 10:30 or 11.
Whoa.
Like last night, I just left him dinner on the stove. I was like, I'm passing out because
Yeah.
I love to get up early, and it is often like the only time I like to journal and like read my book.
Yeah.
and like
It's like the only
Yeah.
time people aren't bugging you.
Practice
That's
your
really
splits.
it. Like
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, you're like it's like the only time when you're like you're not expecting texts or phone calls
Yes.
or whatever it is.
Exactly.
It's like that. I feel like that's really the only time of day you're not kind of like dealing with the outside.
Yeah, I
bullshit.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very hard. It's like we picked a real thing to do where it's like,
Yeah.
God damn it, I gotta like be out late every night if I want to like pursue this.
Well, and then also just that realization of like, or for myself personally, like I'm like, oh, okay, finally it's hitting me. Like people were being serious when they said we needed 8 hours of sleep. Like they meant that.
yeah.
No, we can't get by on the 5. the
Yeah.
4, yeah.
I keep thinking, I'm like, you're not special. No, you also need sleep.
Yeah. I find that I don't do very well in 8 hours. I need like 6 to 7. If I have more than that,
Okay.
I'm like, can't wake up all day.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like
Okay.
super groggy.
I can do, if I don't, it wouldn't really probably happen, but like if I were to sleep like 9 hours, I would feel that way. Like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah, you can definitely overdo it for sure.
I'd
Yeah.
rather feel the like I'm exhausted fatigue than I'm like the groggy fatigue. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
I'm definitely in groggy mode right now. I'm like, I think I got too much last night or something. I like did one of those mornings where I was like, I'm gonna wake up early and go take a walk, and then I went down to the couch and took a nap. Like,
Nice.
I love a morning couch.
A second location is always
It's like
fun.
now the cat's here.
Second
so-
location.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just switch it up a little bit.
Well, and then it feels like you're like your partner. You're like, oh, they don't even know. Like they think I woke up.
Yeah. You thought I did something.
Oh my God. I feel like my husband's always hiding to try and sleep a little bit more because I'm so intense of a person that I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I barely slept last night. I need to. I'm like, I think it's that like cheerleading thing in me where I find it so wimpy if somebody needs to like sit down.
Oh my
Oh my God. You're pushing his legs against a wall while he's trying to take a nap.
I'm like, you could be working on your splits at least right now.
What? Are you a Capricorn?
No, I'm a Gemini.
Okay. Okay. What was the next one I put? For here or to go?
depend in the day to go, at night for here. I feel like I have my nighttime personality where I want to hang out and like be somewhere. And in the day, like don't really want to be stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I relate to that for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
And also, like, I don't remember during, oh God, this is such champagne problems, but I'm just going to say it. Remember during COVID how annoying it was when you would order like takeout from a nice restaurant and the food was cold?
Yeah, like sugarfish to go is like not good.
I ever did that.
Sean and I did like a couple nights. We're like, let's treat ourselves like a nice, and then it's like, like you know, like the restaurants you're used to.
Yeah, you want to like go out to. Yeah,
because it's like
just
takeout
not
food
the
is
same.
supposed to only really be like 5 kinds of food. I think are good at that second location.
Yeah, it's like that's, again, not a
It's like
second
burgers or
location.
pizza,
Chinese food. Yeah.
Beyond that, it's like got a real quick shelf life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, and pho.
Yeah.
Fuck takeout pho.
Yeah. You can put it all together yourself.
No, and you never have a bowl that's big enough at your house. Or I don't.
I think it's, I don't know. I think the same to me is like ramen. I get ramen delivery.
Really? I really prefer to eat that in sweet.
Yeah. I like to go pick up the food myself. Like, I know that's like an old school thing at this point, but like.
I do like to do that too.
Yeah.
If you get it, like it's warmer.
Yeah.
It feels like you got what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. You're seeing somebody for a second. It's better for the restaurant financially. They make more money
Right,
to
if you
order
call
directly
them,
from them. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's like, it's probably best not to think about like our food just being in some dude's Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what's going on in there?
Yeah.
Like think about like most people's cars and like your food has been in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
God,
I'm
we're
never going to
learning
think about
everything from
ice or
ice and any
delivery.
Yeah.
today.
I get overwhelmed ordering food though on an app. It like stresses me out to order from Postmates and stuff, especially when I have to order from multiple people. It like I'm like I would rather just call the place and order it. I don't know why. I get a little overwhelmed by
It's a lot of decision. It's like too many choices to make or something.
yeah.
And then a lot of them will be like, choose a protein. And you're like, I did, or it already has something. I don't know. A lot of them have like weird options where you're like, oh, are they going to fuck this up? Like,
I know.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of places now that are like, we will not adapt this. Like, you have to call us to change it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Like, I
sometimes
get
they
that. That
make
makes
you
sense.
adapt it and you don't want it adapted. You know what I mean? Like, you'll have, like, I want the Mediterranean bowl, and then it's like, add some shit, and you're like, I don't want to.
Or then it'll be like, what kind of cheese do you want? And you're like, what kind of cheese does it normally come with? I don't even know anymore.
Right.
Like, and
yeah, I
they're-
need a photo or some shit. If there's
Yeah.
a picture.
I trust the
It's
chef.
not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Send me some slop. God damn
Yeah.
it.
I just need to slop, and I need to slop food, okay? Give me the slop, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Cooking or being cooked for?
Oh my gosh, I was just gonna say that like I don't cook at all, so like you would think I would be better at ordering, but I'm not. I'm bad at ordering and bad at cooking. My husband cooks a lot. He's really good at cooking. I don't mind cooking like something simple, you know, but it stresses me out so. Like all of the like dinner time stuff stresses me out.
Does it?
Yeah.
What's your like go-to dish if you're gonna do one?
If I'm gonna do one, I can make like fish. I only eat fish. I don't eat meat, but I can make like certain fish.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are
I can
that's
make.
so fast usually.
I can make like really good cubed sweet potatoes.
Oh,
That's like in coconut oil. That's kind of like one that I like to make. 'Cause it
like
tastes,
a roasted one?
Yeah, and it tastes like candy kind of. If you eat it, it's really good.
What do you season it with?
Just coconut oil and like salt and pepper.
Okay.
Nice.
I love sweet
My
potatoes.
friend taught me that. So, yeah, that's probably my favorite meal. But I don't really, my family, we all eat different things. It's kind of, because I can't eat gluten because I sound so LA, but I never say that out loud. So just delete that part of the podcast.
We'll bleep it.
But yeah, bleep what I can't eat. I get really bad migraines where I like lose my speech and my vision
Whoa.
and stuff. And I got told to stop eating gluten, and I started having like from like 3 a month to like 1 or 2 a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So what does dinner time look like then? Does like your husband make different meals for everybody, or you kind of make your own thing and then he makes?
He kind of like
everything
makes
else?
something separate for me.
Right.
we've been trying to find ways where we can all eat the same thing, but then it's like we have a 1-year-old who eats certain things, and then we have a 5.5-year-old who's like not going to eat what the baby's eating. He's starting to catch up, but then my husband's not always going to eat what I'm going to eat. So there are times where there's 4 different things that we're eating.
Wow.
Wow.
And that stresses me out.
No, that is stressful. It's stressing me out.
To also like have the kids around while I'm doing it is a little like
right.
Like I can't handle it.
Yeah. And it's like so annoying that it's like seriously every night.
Right, you got to figure it out.
I
all the
know.
time.
Before I met my husband, I was like, give me trail mix and a banana, and I'm like good to go. And then he's like, you have to eat real meals. I'm like, this is a real meal.
Yeah, that's a meal.
He's like, I guess you can't feed children trail mix and a banana for dinner. I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Boys are always telling you to eat real meals.
I know.
When I met my husband, all I had in my apartment was a fridge that big, and it usually had a bottle of champagne, some leftovers, and dog food. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter and a banana. Protein. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I do think often about like what you need to feed. You need to feed kids real meals, and you should. That's good, because if you just like fed a kid what you ate, you should call CPS on yourself. I think is what should happen sometimes.
Shit.
I know.
Every once in a while, it's like,
it's true.
Oh, can an agency check on me?
Yeah. That's so funny. When I've been out of town for shows, there's been a few times, sometimes the baby was coming with me and my mom would be there with me, so she'd like order us food or whatever. But once he turned 1, I started going alone. And I was like, whoa, I don't eat real food when I'm not at home at all. I'd be like, it's 4:00 and I've had like an RX bar. And then like the shows we're on a different time zone. So I'm like, I'm not hungry yet. And then everything's closed all of a sudden. And I'm like, I guess I'm going to eat a scoop of peanut butter now. And I feel great about it. It's so much less stressful. I'm like, I probably got the same amount of calories through peanut butter that I needed from meals. And it was way easier.
Exactly.
We don't really. I feel like it's just consumerism shit to be like, you need 3 full giant meals of shit a day. We really we don't need that much.
We're not in the fields anymore.
Yeah, we're not out there. We don't really need that much to sustain ourselves.
My sustenance pastes are, because I'm veggie too. Yeah, and so peanut butter, guacamole, and hummus.
Yes, that's all you need.
Yeah.
There you go.
Honestly, those 3 sustenance pastes will get you through.
We love a cold dip, folks.
I'm in total soup mode. I canceled plans tonight. I faked being sick so I could make soup tonight.
Oh my gosh. So you're a cook. You like to cook.
Yeah,
they're both
I like to
good
cook.
cooks,
I mean, I'm not good at slowing down, you know? Like I'm always like, blah! Or like, and like it's one of the only things that will make me like chill out. So
what soup are you making?
I don't know. I've gotten on soup Reddit, so I'm up in the soup. There's a tortellini soup everyone keeps talking about, so I might try that. But
I'm also going to need you to send me a link to the soup Reddit.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
It's just
hearing about soup Reddit.
R/soup is like
R/soup.
I have never
Sounds pretty poppin'.
felt the millennials are gonna die, and that's okay. It's good. I've never felt our mortality more than r/soup. That is such a millennial only website. R/soup. R.I.P. We're out.
It's just pictures of people being like, "Yep, here's my soup."
Oh
Damn.
my gosh.
We rule.
Are you on Reddit because you haven't been on Instagram?
Well, I've been on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, I found a really good recipe on TikTok, and it's just been getting me in soup mode. But tonight, my main goal is to make a bunch of what do you call it, mirepoix or whatever. The celery. It's the starter. It's like the celery, carrot, and onion starter to soup.
Okay.
And so I've been buying it on its own, and I'm gonna make a few to freeze. So now I can
add it.
You know, I can just be making soup like whenever I want, and not having to wait to get that first.
I see.
That is really smart.
Yeah. So I was like, can this freeze? I guess it freezes well. So tonight my goal is to make a bunch of those.
Mirepoix.
Nice.
Mirepoix. That's like the basic, just the
I feel
basic
like that's
starter.
like a good gift to give people at Christmas time.
Oh, right?
Frozen mirepoix.
I did get our friend when she got married. There's this thing called Super Cubes, and it was not on her registry, but Lampy, she's a big soup fan, and it's like it's like perfect portions of soup that you can freeze. You can just pop out like 1 cube at a time, basically.
That's cool.
So that's, there's a lot of soup options out there.
Lampy made me soup for my birthday last year because they never have veggie French onion soup, and I was like, I'm obsessed with French onion soup, and she made me a special veggie French onion soup for my birthday. Yeah, we're
nice.
big.
So nice.
We're big soupers. We are
r/soup.
Yeah, I love it. I don't cook, but I do really like home cooked food more than restaurant food.
Yeah.
So I do like when somebody is really good at cooking.
It's a nice.
Well, you
Yeah.
just have. It's like at this point, we can't fucking afford to eat out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also expensive as fuck to buy groceries, but
It really is.
like I've cut so much back on eating out because it's just like not possible.
I know.
Anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's nice now because I mean, it's a treat when we do it, but it's like just not. I've stopped it like whenever I'm about to make something weird with like some leftovers that I'm like. Not like iffy about, but I'm just like, I don't know if this will be a good combination. Adam will be like, what are we having? And I'm like, how about I just show you? I was like, I'm not going to tell you first because it might sound weird. I'm just going to make it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise meal. Surprise slop.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. All right, should we do a lady problem?
Let's do it.
Let me get it pulled up.
If you have lady problems, you can send them to us at ladytoladycomedy@gmail.com or give us a call at 323-6-BUT-30. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And call us about your splits and your soups.
your soups.
Yeah.
Splits.
Your
and-
split
Split
and your
soup.
Hey,
Hello.
there it is.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, ladies. I'm going to try this again just because I think my first one might have been cut off. I really don't know. It let me keep going. First time caller, this is a two-part problem. The first part of my problem is that my husband takes a bath every day. He has taken baths every day since he was in high school. And, they have gotten better over time, but I knew if I just said my husband takes a bath every day that y'all would have more questions about details.
Yeah.
So currently, where we stand right now is that he will take a bath every morning, 30 to 45 minutes. Doesn't refill the bath at all, so it's less of a waste of water than it used to be. Oh my God, it's so many fights, you guys. He is not as much of a grump now if he misses his morning bath. He used to be just absolutely a big baby about
This
it.
guy's iconic.
He tries to, but he doesn't always. He does it for his own mental health, whatever. The second part of my problem is that in order to take these baths, he has to set alarms early enough to where he's done with his bath before our morning routine begins. So that's sometimes 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., which is inconvenient for me because on days that I am off work, I do not want to wake up that early.
Yeah.
I am a doctor and a mom, and so my brain is professionally and biologically wired to respond to any little bit of sound and to be fully aware and functional at that time. So what can I do short of wearing earplugs and short of making him sleep on the couch, because I do like him.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Oh,
Wait, what did she say about refilling the bath?
He doesn't refill it anymore.
Yeah, probably
So
used
he's
to.
probably in a cold bath by the time he gets out.
Yeah,
You know how you have to keep putting hot water
Okay,
in.
I just got. For a minute, I thought she was saying that he keeps in there so we can take one later, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe the bath thing. I feel like feel so like I'm going to jump out of my seat for her. I don't know why it bothers me so
I'm about
much.
to try this out.
Yeah, I want to take a bath.
I've never
See,
done a
this
morning
is the
bath.
difference. You guys like soup and baths,
Yeah.
and I don't cook and feel really freaked out by this long bath thing. I'm just like,
Are you a bath person at all?
I mean, I used to be maybe, but then I have a sauna blanket that I like, so I'll lay in my sauna blanket.
That's your bath. You like a dry bath.
It's like my only way to relax is because I can't take a nap, so I'll lay
But is
lay
it
in
like
that.
a thing that makes you sweat? Or
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
But now I've taken to I got one that has armholes so I can work while I'm in it because I really don't know how to relax. But anyways, the bath freaks me the fuck out.
You just feel like a chihuahua in a sweater right now. With this sauna blanket
I feel like
that you're working
you really
in.
see me.
I do. I absolutely do.
Nobody's ever gotten me that quickly.
I'm always a little bit cold. I need my
Yeah.
I need my
A
sauna
chihuahua
blanket.
in a sweater.
That's what you're gonna feel like next time you put it on.
Wait a minute. You sauna blanket. I still have questions because I recently got my first electric blanket, and you are not going to see me not inside of that for probably the rest of my life. Like I've been under it constantly. What's the difference?
It is incredible. Every time I lay down in it, I'm like, oh, this is heaven. This is so life. I like a lot of heat, though.
Yeah, me
I'm the
too.
person that likes to get in my car when it's hot and just like sit there for a second.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Madness. I feel like I can't. I love a shower that I'm going to look like I burned my body
Same.
because I'm like scolding red when I get out.
Yeah.
So you sit in it and it's like if you feel sore, it's supposed to like release all your toxins and whatever. But I do feel like it's good for anxiety.
Well, high heat is like that is a way that like it stresses your system and like lets emotions go.
Yeah.
Like it is a really like it is like
But I'm just wondering,
yeah.
so like, it's like, what do you wear under? Because
Yeah,
like, you're
you get
supposed to be
naked
sweating
under
and then you have to take a shower after?
it's a whole thing. So, okay, I feel there's this place that used to be around before the pandemic called Shape House where you could pay and go and sweat in a sauna blanket. And when I started going, I was like, wow, this changed my life because I'm not somebody who can like stop. I feel like I can't like relax.
Right.
And then I got pregnant, and you definitely can't go when you're pregnant. And then I started going back, and then the pandemic happened, so it closed. So I sent them this insane message being like, hey, I just had a baby, and 5 weeks before this pandemic happened, I was so, like, my anxiety is, like, out of control. Could you please just tell me what blanket you guys use? And they told me the settings that they use for their blanket and stuff. And then I found one on Amazon, and then I told all of my friends, and everybody got one.
Oh my God.
And then it became like they sell them like crazy. And Shape House never came back to be
you
in
killed
business.
Shape House.
I think
Yeah.
so, but you can
Absolutely.
do it at home. So basically, I have these like, there's different ones you can get, but if anybody really wants to know what one to get, message me because I'll send you the real link for the good one. But I have certain sweats that I wear under it, and you need to wear socks because it will burn your feet. So I have certain designated clothes just for my sauna blanket. And then you put like a lining in it, and you can either get like a towel that's made for it type of a lining or this like plastic lining thing, and then you sweat in it, and then
You just zip yourself up like a little garment bag, huh?
yeah, it's like it is like a waterbed, but you're
yeah.
inside the waterbed now.
Yeah. Oh, see?
Go to a sauna, like if I go to Wii Spa or something, and it's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a sauna.
I love a sauna too.
Yeah.
I might want to get him this for Christmas.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It is
love saunas.
so nice. It feels so good to just lay in there. It's like, oh, it feels so good, and you will sweat a lot. So you feel like you like released all your whatever.
Yeah.
When I
How
was-
long? How long can you do?
At Shape House, 55 minutes.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So it's kind of like an hour.
Okay. But
Nap.
you cut it off after an hour, probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it longer. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't think it goes over an hour, but I would do mine for 55 minutes. I used to do it a lot more at night, but now I'm never home at night. It was kind of like I would do that, and then I would like get ready for bed,
Right.
you know? And now I do it like when I can
Okay. Oh my God.
while I'm
Life
working.
changing.
Like while I'm working.
So you can fully relax while you're still doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we have lady problem. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
a sauna blanket.
Okay, sauna blanket. Okay. I also have actually a really good solution for her. Actually, I have a perfect, as she's talking.
Okay.
Because I have single side deafness. So, I can hear my alarm usually, but like not always. And so actually when I was younger, I had this thing called a shake awake. This is what your husband needs. He needs a shake awake.
Okay.
It's a,
I had something like this
wait to
too
hear what this
recently.
it doesn't make a sound. You put it in your pillow and you set your alarm and then it vibrates your pillow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
that won't wake your
I
partner?
also-
It doesn't wake your partner.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's better. That's good. I had a shock bracelet that I got to wake me up for a second.
Cheerleader. Classic cheerleader.
I'm so crazy. I know I'm so crazy. I know I have problems.
I just want you to like something that doesn't abuse yourself.
Why, though? That's the only reason I like stand-up is because I'm like, this is abusive and dark and people are terrible in this world. And I was like, sign me up. No, because my alarm was waking up my husband. And when I started like not being able to wake up as early, I wanted to wake up at 4:45 and like it was waking him up. And so I got this shock bracelet and it hurts. Like,
oh my God. Maybe try the shake awake.
Are you still using it?
After I had my second kid, I've decided to become a little like more relaxed. Because I had to.
Well, you also
so
have
I stopped.
Well, yeah, you have the Pavlovian terror at this point. That was
Yeah.
It like shocks you until you turn it off.
That is wild.
Like painful shock. Like, so you're going from nice, comfy sleep to like being tased in your bed.
And it will do like a progression of like higher. But yeah, it does. You wear it on your wrist and it just like zaps you.
Oh my God.
So we have different levels here.
different
we have the pillow
levels.
ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I need this too because I was recently researching like I'm trying to like do way less phone, you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
And so I'm like, I need an alarm clock or something because I can't have my phone. But also that's going to wake my boyfriend up. If,
Get a
you know.
chicken. He'll love it.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a chicken.
the
I've been
chicken
looking
clock.
at vintage
Oh my
alarm
God,
clocks,
I used
but
to
like
have one of those.
did?
Mine was a cat and it went like do 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 do, and you hit the top of it.
Yeah.
I had
Love
yes.
the chicken.
Oh my gosh. I used to turn mine on full blast and put it in my sister's room and then like run like where she had to get out of bed and like run across the room.
The poor siblings. I got this as a birthday present for myself this year because I had that song stuck in my head like randomly. I couldn't stop singing it and I went on eBay and I found it and I sent my sister a video and she goes, that thing haunts my
Oh my
dreams."
gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to send one like randomly to my sister in the mail from Anonymous.
no, you have to get someone to put it in her room.
Yeah, totally.
Leave her
Make
up
the
one
same
morning.
song?
Mine had a horn and it would be like doo 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 doo, and then it'd be like time to get up and like scream like that. But it looked exactly like that. It just was a cat
You guys just
holding
use
a
the torture
trumpet.
devices. And
Yeah.
Did you get an alarm clock or no?
No, well, I was looking at them yesterday, and then I was like, "Fuck!" Like, I don't know if it's gonna work because I don't want to have to wake him up all the time. So maybe I'll try the pillow thing or something.
Try
I
the
don't know.
pillow thing. I actually have
Not the shock bracelet? You're not going to go with the shock bracelet?
You sold it really well.
You did sell it well. Yeah.
I'm a little more interested in the sauna blanket. I have to say.
Brittany's gadgets.
What if my Amazon storefront was just like all my torture devices that I like juju myself? I feel like I should start that.
You should. You absolutely should.
Get a commission.
But yeah, you have that option. I actually have a lot of alarm clock experience. Another alarm clock I had for a while when I lived at the Hobbit Hole. I lived in this like cavernous studio apartment when I was single, and I got one of those sunrise alarm clocks.
Oh.
We have one of those, but the problem is it still like it wakes him up if it wakes
Because
me
the
up.
light.
Yeah, I liked it because I could sleep through it.
Right. But then it doesn't wake me up. Yeah.
So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, she could wear a sleep mask.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I do
that's
like a
true.
sleep mask while
sleep
you're
mask
sleeping.
is great.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
if you do the sunrise one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the sunrise one doesn't wake me up. Yeah.
Okay, another option to not wake your partner up is I think your Apple Watch, if you're cool to wear one to bed, I think you can set an alarm that will just vibrate and not make a sound on your Apple Watch as well.
Yeah.
The
so we need
vibrate,
some
you
kind
can
of-
still hear it sometimes,
You
though.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's allowed to take these baths. I'm on his side for taking these baths.
You can't stop him from that. Like,
No.
what are you gonna do?
No.
Especially
No,
if it's helping. If it's like,
Yeah, it's part of his mental health, his
Starts his
process.
day off.
That's part of his ritual. Like
I mean,
think,
he's a weird,
yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I love it.
yeah.
but not in like a bad weird.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I
mean,
feel like
dare I
it
say
seems a little wimpy.
Toxic. Brittany's being toxic.
I know.
whipping
I
the shit
am.
here.
It's all I can
appreciate
be.
your honesty.
I don't have any other mode. My husband told me once that he took baths till he was like 12, and I was like, what? I was like, I've been trying to get my baby just used to the shower straight off because I'm like,
You're anti-bath.
I feel like if I was on a reality show, I see how I could easily become painted as the villain. It would be like, just by sitting here talking to you guys for a little bit, I'm like, okay, that would be my role.
You can see your own bad edit.
Yeah.
I see it, and it's just like the whole edit.
Oh my God. I see a lot of Reddit threads about like, what's your deal with baths? She doesn't let anyone take a bath.
Yeah.
She said baths are wimpy.
They are kind of. I don't know why.
They're very passive.
They're for babies.
They're passive. Yeah. I mean, it's to me like not a morning activity, but you know.
But I'm kind of obsessed with doing things in the morning that are not morning activities. Like, I kind of love that because it feels like special.
Yeah, no, and I do.
You know?
I mean, to me, they are very soothing, and I can see why it would be like a mental, you know.
Yeah.
Nice way to start the day.
Yeah.
And honestly, can I just say also, like, you have a husband that is doing like a nice thing for himself and is like taking care of his own mental health and is like trying to like, you know, that's a healthy way of going about all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I think the listener.
I see your side.
She's got the mommy thing, and she's a doctor, and she's a sensitive sleeper, and she's got a lot on her plate, and she deserves her rest too. So I do think this issue of the alarm is one that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Shake Awake will, if it's much more intense than an Apple Watch, so it will say that. Like it will make a sound. It's like
Yeah. So she's super sensitive to sleep. So it's like, I don't know. I think he just needs to explore whatever the option is of that. That's gonna not.
Yeah, but
he could make a bed in the bathtub and sleep in the bathtub.
A waterbed?
Yeah, a waterbed.
Yeah.
Are we an improv team? Did we just bring it all back around?
We are an improv team.
Hello, the suggestion was.
Yeah, maybe think about replacing your bed with a water bed, and then you know, maybe
and then
he won't
he won't need baths.
In the bath.
He just won't leave the bed now.
Yeah. I actually wish Sean would take baths because I think he can't admit that he likes them because Sean loves a spa, he loves a sauna, he loves his room. I'm like, sweetheart.
He loves baths. Let me tell you that.
Right.
As somebody also dating a double cancer, he loves baths.
I know, a water sign.
Yeah. My boyfriend loves baths.
Does Rick take them?
Yeah, on the regular. Yeah. Wow. Especially when, like, honestly, usually after therapy. That is like a real after therapy treat for himself. Just like, let me just soothe myself after working through some stuff.
Yeah, because I have the problem where I take therapy and then I'm like, okay, now I have 10,000 other things to do.
Right.
And I don't take stock of what just happened. So it's a good idea to slow down.
Yeah.
I think a bath for like your mental health or to relax is different for a bath to get clean.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
So that's why I'm like
to relax. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, you're gonna like stand up and like shower off, right?
Right.
You're not gonna like right?
Yeah,
I hope her husband's doing that.
You have to shower after a bath, and I hope that husband knows that.
Yeah.
Because you're just sitting in your own skin cells. Straight up.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
I actually have a bath, I don't know if it's a hack, but a product, because I have insomnia, and like one thing that's really helped me, this Dr. Teal's, you know those Epsom salts?
Oh, yeah.
He makes, whatever. It could be a woman.
Yeah, we don't know who
made it. Dr. Teal's makes ones that have melatonin in them, and so you can get the melatonin into your skin.
Fuck yeah, give me that.
If I do one of those before bed, I can sleep really good.
I think you're gonna like the sauna blanket. I think it's gonna make you sleep really well. I feel like it's gonna make you like really relaxed to go to bed.
I'm so excited. I need this. Like that and some Housewives just sounds like.
Oh yeah, that
cook
sounds
me
dope.
up.
Make me a meal, baby.
Brittany, before we get going, tell us about your new podcast.
I have a new podcast. It's called Full Out because clearly I'm a person who does everything full out. If you haven't gotten that from hanging out with me. It's called Full Out, but I talk to people in entertainment or other people who did something intensely before whatever they do now. So we've had it's a lot of comics are like actors or people, writers, entertainment people, but we've had past competitive cheerleaders, but also like tennis people who did tennis or people who ran track intensely, but like the way they like took it to like an insane place and like how it affects their lives now or it doesn't or whatever. So I've heard some wild stories. Cool. A lot of people, my favorite thing is a lot of people have been like, I've never talked about this before, or I forgot I did this. I don't think I've ever told anybody this. Aww. So we're hearing a lot of like, we're all crazy, and clearly I'm crazy. So
we are too. Let me not say that we're not crazy too. I don't want you to feel
everybody
like
has their own version of crazy, and it's interesting to like find out what other people's are. So it's been really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Check out Full Out, you guys.
Hell
available,
yeah.
I'm assuming, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, everywhere.
Yes, and let everybody know where they can find you online, find anything you have coming up.
At I am Brittany Ross on everything. And yeah, message me if you want a sauna blanket link. Because I feel like I've done a lot of research.
I will be messaging.
Yeah, we will get
for
the
sure.
All right, that's our show, you guys.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.